Federal government update about reforms amid criticism over proposed London press conference. NAD raises alarm over House officers' plight, exodus of doctors. Award of doctor title to other health professionals sparks governance, ego debates. Police arrest 5 suspects for sexual assault theft in Yobe community. CNG rollout faltering due to poor infrastructure, says ex-IPMAN secretary. Fresh killings in Benue Plateau claim over 23 persons, cattle. All this and more on the front page of The Guardian. Moving on now to the Daily Trust. 2025 UTME candidates seek total cancellation as JAM admits errors. One header, over 100 cows killed in fresh Plateau attack. No more coups in Nigeria. Go on. DSS 6 court order to ban Utomi's shadow government. PDP crisis. NWC meets today as Southeast caucus threatens exit. Nigeria's insecurity worrisome, says British High Commissioner. How Yar'Adua's memo on election triggered rift with Obasanjo, Sule Lamido. Discordant tunes over ban on live political programs in Kanu. All these and more are the headlines on Daily Trust this morning. Moving on now to The Punch. Mass failure, JAM boss whips as human error forces Lagos Southeast receipts. Federal government inaugurates smart police station in Abuja. LASU Tech student gets Gani Adams 300,000 naira scholarship. Federal government scores Tinubu high on economy. Lagos APC receives over 100 petitions challenging local government primary. O2 inaugurates Cross River Diaspora Commission. PDP crisis worsens as Southeast caucus moves defection. NNPCL did not remit 500 billion naira revenue in 2024, that's according to the World Bank. Taraba College lecturer found dead in suspected suicide. And our final stop is The Nation. How subsidy removal reshaped oil sector. Reps seek mandatory diphtheria immunization in 774 councils. Shetima, Omishore task mechanical engineers on budgeting national development. Southeast PDP threatens pullout from party. Human technology errors, not sabotage, mad UTME. Last Spec prepares would-be retirees for retirement. All these and more are the headlines on The Nation today. Time to get to your reactions right now. We are streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. You can go onto those platforms to watch the show live and be a part of the conversation this morning. The WhatsApp number is 08099930137. Please ensure that when you do call in and get through on the phone line, move away from your device, give your name, your location, and kindly go straight to sharing your thoughts. Good morning, Umar Labara from Owerri. Thank you so much for joining the conversation this morning. We'll go on a quick breather. When we come back, we'll get to your reactions.
Number one talk station.
You get a daily dose of news trends.
Crisis averted in aviation sector after aggrieved unions suspend strike.
Intense conversation.
She's among the ICPC board members. Oh. What has she experienced in life? 20 years with a tougher girl. She is that because she has
Sports and news to keep you updated all day and every day.
Join the conversation on your number one talk station.
More conversation, more talk, more. Right after this.
Dear table manners.
Connection established.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
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 Is bringing top universities.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria
is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
Thank you so much for staying tuned. Let's get to your reactions right now. The phone lines are open 0700 951 0000 and 08095 974869. Ensure that you move away from your device. You would have 90 seconds. So once you get through, please go straight to sharing your thoughts. Good morning.
Morning, Itodo.
Welcome.
How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing fine too.
Go ahead,
We
please.
thank God for the raining morning.
Yes, yes.
More blessings to our land.
Amen.
Abakar calling from Gwagwalada.
Go ahead, sir.
The Jam Authority admitted committing the deadly error, which has spread much depression to the candidate and even sent someone to the great beyond. This kind of error is a deadly one. I think those in charge of JAM, their heads to roll. Somebody, if you accepted the responsibility, you cannot be toying with the destiny of our future generation. And General Gawan say a coup is no longer visible in Nigeria. It is a acceptable statement. But we cannot be perpetually enslaved to democratic tyranny in Nigeria. And finally, my condolences to the military family over the loss of the lives of our gallant men in the battlefield. We don't know when this time ends. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
My name is Adola Victor from Bisa.
Welcome, sir. Go ahead.
It is very unfortunate that JAM has messed up the education official of a young Nigerian young student. You see, many parents labored very hard before they could pay for JAM form. They paid for the form, they paid for transport and feeding. And look at what they are getting from JAM. JAM don't have any excuse to fail. JAM has billions and millions to prepare for that exam. They have money. So why would they mess up the system? In 2023, the election, INEC system was locked up, was very locked up. And nothing happened to this. Now look at that. So by now, I expect the registrar to have resigned or be sacked. You see, people should be sanctioned. Because if this man remains there, next year, if the mistake happens again, we apologize. Therefore, the president should sack him. But I know people bring in tribalism and religion because it is Obama later.
All right.
People should do their job.
All right, Adiola.
Not only the registrar, but people that is delegated power too.
All right, Adiola. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Good morning.
Good morning. My lovely brother, Mr. Itodo of Nigeria Info.
Welcome, sir.
I need about Walada and Salansi and one time from Galadima. He's a lovely brother for North and North Nigeria, living with Federal Malaruna.
Go ahead. Yes.
I want to talk about JAM.
Yes.
It's like this was Nigeria. If JAM now come out yesterday and apologize for those candidates that do omit their name, how can I JAM? You register, you know their details. Why is that kind of thing happening? That's what Nigerians. If as far as the age is no good, since I just was, if your father of the house, the man that the father of the house is not correct, the family will destroy the family. That's where if APC continue in government, my brother, if you university, you live by because they don't get to offer.
All right, Malam.
What did they know? You come and destroy this country.
All right, Malam. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. It's 6:35 right here. Let's go on to the live feed and take some of your comments at this time. You can send the WhatsApp message, a voice note as well, to the WhatsApp number to be a part of the conversation. Omar Lebara says, in a Senate climb, the Jam Registrar will resign, but it doesn't happen in this country. What will the Minister of Education say now after defending that they have succeeded in their measures that are yielding results? That's what we get when mediocres are put in place of meritocracy. So many round holes are in square So many round pegs are in square holes, and we expect things to work well. So worrisome and alarming. Good morning, Yada Cedric. While Mwazu John Lasisi right here says, a wet day in the FCT. Thank God the weather is cool and calm. Fresh killings in Plateau and Benue. When will it end? Mass failure. The Jam boys shed crocodile tears. It is unacceptable. And also Francis Namani right here says, government at all levels should collaborate and come up with proactive measures in tackling the spate of kidnappings, banditry, and killings in the country. A stitching time saves 9. May God help us. Okwandu Obina. Under the former President Buhari, the Jam Registrar was judged as the best registrar, and the results were clear for all Nigerians to see. But right now, everything has gone bad. When the head of a fish is corrupted, there will be corruption everywhere, is what he says. And Oyewole Fatuna says the PDP crisis has worsened as the Southeast Zonal Caucus threatens mass defection. They urged the South Anyanwu group to resign for peace to reign. While the region has the right to nominate a candidate, the party's BOT and NEC can accept or reject such nominations. Still, internal resolution efforts go beyond social media narratives, making claims of the party's unwillingness to resolve issues unfounded, is what he says. Daniel Ochala, good morning. Thank you for joining. Jam is a government scheme to raise revenue, is what he says. Good morning.
Yes, Deacon. Good morning, Deacon.
Welcome, sir. Good morning.
Thank you. It's Aluta Senator Basanjo calling you all the way from Amali, Niger State.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Deacon. Deacon.
Yes.
What is happening to this country? Jam failed. Common Jam failed to conduct exam. ANEC failed to conduct elections. The judges to do the correct judgment of this country, neither the military, the security personnel, everywhere the politicians fell, all is started, all from the top. Where are we going? Where are we going to get it right? If the Jam, the INEC, the judges, the security personnel, the politicians all fail, where are we going to start this country again?
All right.
We are slaves in our country. We have been slavery in our country.
Why do you have that feeling that we are slaves in Nigeria? What exactly gives you? I hope you know what it means to be a slave. So what gives you that that presumption that we are slaves in Nigeria?
Thank you, sir. If the Jam, common Jam, that will make a lot of students educations to be failed in the country, sir. Out of 100%, how many people score that exams? Then we are slaves in the country.
Okay.
What makes you to be a slave? You are doing things that you cannot achieve it every day. That we enslaves you. When you are going to write these exams, you will see a lot of students in their places of writing that exam. Some people sleep outside.
All right, Obasanjo. Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts. I have to let you go right now so I can take the thoughts of others who are trying to get through to us. But to be a slave in one's country is a powerful metaphor, right? And it often speaks to oppression, lack of freedom, and exploitation within the very nation that should protect and empower its citizens. And it can manifest in several ways: economic enslavement, political oppression, the lack of, rights and liberties, and so on and so forth. And for many Nigerians, I feel like being a Nigerian is such a burden on them, and except the government of the day does what is right and takes the people as priority, it is no different from being a slave in one's country. Let's get back to more of your thoughts. Don't forget you have 90 seconds, so go straight to your thoughts once you get through. Good morning.
How are you? Good morning, sir.
I'm very well, thank you.
Calling.
Welcome.
Sis, we love you. The thing is, as a country, I think we are moving forward without missing words. We clamor that they should remove the former Oga of NNPC. Today is not the Oga Patapata of NNPC. But the question I want to ask you, the voice, is how far so far? After his removal, are we moving forward, or we are where we are, or we are moving backward? Now, on the issue of JAM, all my brothers have spoken, and you read my sister's message. The thing is, when mistake is done, do you own up or you cover up because you don't want backlash? I'm saying this, I'm close to a particular age. In this country, I can't remember, maybe we have people who call and say it. I can't remember a group of people or somebody that will come out and say, okay, Eradua, and say, God bless his soul, that yes, I made this mistake with my full chest. I take responsibility and try to remedy it. The thing is, the way we handle this particular issue will determine if others will be bold to come out and say, yes, this mistake is from my end, or they will cover it. It is not enough to own up that this is the mistake made, but tell us how you want to remedy it, and going forward, prevent it. We are human. If a human being can just be walking slow and pass on, then a system can also fail us. And if that happens, come out black and white. They say he set up a committee. The committee reviewed the activities, and he came out to say, yes, I own up, there was a mistake, and we will not allow it happen again.
All right.
We put it on record this morning that the way we go about it will determine if others will say, I'm not going to talk, or if I talk, they will remove me. And that man that I read about him, somebody talked about during the last president, yes, I joined to be one of the best. If you think you tell him to resign, it's the way forward. If cares not take it on his own, I see him as humble. It's not power drawn. On his own, he will just say, okay, if you people want me to go, I will go. On his own, he will even say, let me even go.
All right.
For another person to take over. But is that the solution?
All right.
Love.
Thank you. Have a good morning as well. Good morning.
Good morning, Deacon Itodo.
Welcome.
My name is Mwanzu John Lasisi, JAM registrar, shared because of mass failure in the past JAM exam. I call that a crocodile tears. What is the remedy? What happened to the children that have been deprived? What is he going to do about it? I think Nigerian government should begin to rethink about this jump. I don't know how many countries set such limitation for their students. I think Nigerians should begin to rethink. God bless Nigeria.
My name is Jonathan from Niger State. I'm concerned about this killing of Benue and Niger State. I don't understand. How long will they be hearing this killing? And the government known about this thing. They cannot stop it. How long will it continue? I'm talking about jam. I don't understand. They make money from this jam. And where is the error coming from? Are the children going to register again, or what will they do now? Because the kind of huge of amount of money they make in that jam, and they don't know what to do, an error. Please, the government should do something about this. Nobody should pay another money again for registration.
All right. Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts right there. What the government is actually saying, well, the JAM body is saying that there would be a reset and they would release more information regarding that. So the Southeast and Lagos affected by this technicality would have to reseat the exam. But there are candidates, a handful of people who are calling for a total cancellation of the exam, saying that there were glitches in certain areas. While some are saying, well, how about just remarking the scripts using the right options that should have been used while the scores were being checked. That way, the glitch is sorted out and the students get the actual score as opposed to what they got initially. Welcome.
Good morning, Itodo.
Good morning.
This is Chukwudi listening from Abia State. Southeast PDP threatening to pull out from PDP. I laugh in capital letter. Okay, but my own advice is that if they want to come out from PDP, they should go to Labour Party or ABGA. If they go to APC, they are on their own, because I never see any good result where APC don't give this country. As you can see, Governor Alex Ochi of Labour Party is working and moving freely for Abia State with happiness. People are hailing him because of his good work. So I want to advise them to join a Labour Party or ABGA. That's my own advice for them. Well done.
All right, Chimex right here in Jabi says, why has the Registrar of JAM not resigned yet? Does he know what his incompetence has caused so many candidates out there? Merely shedding tears does not erase the fact that neither will his resignation, but it will deter others from displaying such level of incompetence. All this started at the time JAM stopped releasing exams results the same day or 24 hours after the exam. If not for social media, these people wouldn't do anything. JAM has always been doing this year in, year out because of the system, is a thought that Chimex shares. And Ima, the future president, says JAM should be scrapped. After you suffer to write WAEC, JAM becomes an obstacle to getting admission into universities. It should be scrapped. And Oludade Abiodun says, I don't say anything special about Dangote's handshake with Trump because they're both human and Dangote is a giant across the globe. So it's a normal thing. And nothing like total cancellation of JAM. My daughter sat for the examination and passed. If they want to set another exam for those who had low scores, they could go ahead. But cancelling the exam is a no-no for me. And that is from Oludade Abiodun. Yeah, the head boy right here says, I lost my sister on Saturday and the burial was Tuesday. We appreciate God and everyone for your prayers during this trying time. Sorry to hear about the loss, and we are sending our love and condolences to you, Yahaya. And he goes on to state that Southeast Caucus threatened defection. Nigerian politics is heading to a one-party system. That's how he ends his message. And this one from Yakubu in Gwagwalada says, mass failure JAM exam can be tackled from the grassroots by taking care of primary schools. Primary schools should be removed from local government and be handed over or handled directly by the federal government. In FCT primary schools have been shut for more than 2 months, and the area council chairman are not showing any concern, and they would expect the same children to pass exams. Is that not a joke? Please, let's do what is needed, is the thought that he ends his message with. Let's get back to hearing from you. Good morning.
Good morning, Itodo. Good morning, Nigerian Full family.
Good morning, welcome.
I remember on myself, Abubakar Ali, Kidana Baban Ali. I'm calling from Tido Kubwa.
Go ahead.
Permit me to start by thanking God Almighty for starting our day, our Thursday, in a wet way. I hope the day will continue that same way. Itodo.
Yes.
I do not see what is remaining in the PDP because the entire Southeast is the only 2 states that is being ruled by the PDP. And even those 2 states, the governors are PDP in the day and APC at night. They threaten to pull out of the PDP if a certain individual is not restored as the National Party Secretary. The truth of the matter is this. We may want to pretend, but the fact remains this, or the inescapable reality remains that as far as 2027 is concerned, the PDP is out of the race. If they stand any chance of a comeback, they should arrange themselves and prepare for 2031. But for 2027, my brother, is done and dusted. Honestly. But if they want to come and waste their time, fine. Nobody will stop them from coming out to contest. Oh, you understand? But for 2027, people will continue to jump ship into the APC.
Well, here is something, right? Nigerians, a lot of people have said that the elections in 2027 is between the Nigerian people and the ruling party. And they would decide on who is a better option to move forward with.
Well, I agree with you. I can't agree less. It's not, the election is going to be between, it's not going to be between the Nigerian people and the ruling party. It's going to be between the Nigerian people and the ruling elite, regardless of their political party. Put it that way. Because those who are holding sway across all the states do not belong to the ruling party. Some are PDP, some are Labour, some are NNPP. Are they giving people the right dividend of democracy? All the monies that they have been given from the because of the subsidy, as a result of subsidy removal, have that translated into more payment for their people, more development for the people? Has that be able to cushion the pain for the people? It's going to be between the Nigerian people and the ruling elite, not Nigerian people with the APC. Let us get this right.
All right.
Thank you very much for the wonderful opportunity.
Thank you for sharing. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Welcome, sir.
Well, Charles speaking.
Please go ahead.
The former president that said that military is ruled out of Nigerian politics.
Head of state.
Right. Former head of state. Go on. The truth of the matter is that the way things are going now and the way it's going on in Africa and the youth enlightenment over the misrule that some of the, look at Cameroon, look at Nigeria, look at Namibia, when you look at them, these are men in like something years, walking with a walking stick, yet they have been in power 20, 30, 40 years. And you think if people will continue to watch this man, that's on that part. In another part, Southeast only have one PDP governor, which is any good state. Ebo is APC, Imo is APC, Anambra is ABGA, Abia is Labour. So it's only one PDP. And even that one, the last election, under normally it was Abracadabra. If not, the rulings have come back. PDP did not do anything for the Southeast. All they brought was mismanagement of funds. But if you want to also compare it with the APC, it's like Winke said, cancer and malaria. So PDP is malaria.
No, let's not attribute any ailments to any party. Let's not do that.
So I'm quoting you. I was not the one that said it. I'm just quoting what he said. So that is on that part. So all of these things going on. Look at what is going on in Meduguri, in Plateau, and Benue. In less than 1 week, over 4 military formation has been attacked. And have you wondered, in the midst of this attack, there is no backup from the Air Force? Go to the east. If something, in fact, a bird sends that back.
But I mean, here is something, Charles. Hold on. Here is something. A recent reports going by a few years have given the number of bandits that have been killed by the military. It's a little over 13,000 thereabout. This was released recently. So you don't believe the report that was released. So what's your excuse for not believing it?
Because there has always been so many disinformation from their own quarters, from what is reality. For instance, if you are in a community where bandits will come and attack, military will tell you it is a farmer's header clash. So you want me to believe such an obligation? So what I'm saying is this: how come these bandits will attack for 2-3 hours? The Air Force of Nigeria will not come for reinforcement. Now they say the drone that the bandits are using that they cannot even detect it.
All right, Charles, I need to go on a breather right now, so I have to let you go. But thank you for your thoughts. It's
important to check what to do now.
All right. Thank you, Charles. Let's go on a quick breather. When we come back, we'll take some of your voice notes and messages before we wrap up the review this morning.
Exciting and stimulating talk. Nigeria Info, the #1 for talk.
is Nigeria Info.